guys, the War from Tennis House. Today I'm going to talk about the serve and especially the toss. So without a good toss, you will not have a good serve. And that's super simple because if you can't keep the ball at the same spot when you toss it out, so you're always going to have a different contact point and you're never going to be able to feel how much wrist snap you have to give the ball to get it where you want it, how much spin you have to give it, how much pace. So you cannot feel all those things if the toss is always in a different spot. There are a few mistakes that players do actually on the toss, and if you see yourself in here doing those, stay with me on the video because I'm going to show you a couple of tips how to fix that. So number one, when the players toss the ball, they flick the wrist and the ball goes back. Number two, the players spread the fingers too late and the ball is going to go back, even though if you don't flick the wrist maybe. Number three, if you spread the fingers too early, the ball will go forward. Number four, players have a bent arm when they toss the ball up, and a lot of times the ball is not being tossed well and inconsistent. Number five, players hold the ball, like squeeze it way too much and they're not feeling anything on the toss, and they're going to try to toss the ball up. That doesn't work either. So now I'm going to show you how to hold the ball on the toss, which is very important. So now we get into the fixing part. So you just put the thumb on here and the rest of the fingers, the tips nicely, so you feel actually the ball in the tips, and that's going to help you to feel when you toss the ball up, all right? So then the other thing is you need to keep a straight arm during the toss. So when you go, your arm has to stay straight so the toss will be straight. The next thing is why the toss is not being executed correctly is when the players toss the ball up, a lot of players, they start from down here and then they engage the whole body because they don't have any help to bring the ball up. So when you start down here, you will use muscles you shouldn't use when you toss it up. So therefore, start a little bit higher, have a longer way of acceleration, which is it's like getting the racket and the ball to the hips. So you go here and then you go up. So that's what you're going to do to have a better and more consistent toss as well. Now, talking about earlier, when you spread the fingers too early, they either go forward or backward. So ideally you want to spread the fingers when the ball is about eye level. So when you go, this was about eye level, the ball is going to go up and stay straight most likely. Another thing that's going to help you to fix the toss is if you're already open here, and tossing the ball up here is not going to help a lot, like with the placement and with the serve itself if you're already open. So in a lot of players, when they serve, they are either open or they have a left tossing arm, like right here, straight in front of them, and then they toss every ball too far to the left. So ideally you want to keep your toes of your front foot 45 degree, and your tossing arm is going to be with the toes of the front foot. You bring it back to the hip, go up, and then you serve it. So those things, check those things and see if they help you with your toss and with your serve motion. And I hope that video helped you a little bit on getting a more consistent toss. If you have any questions, reach out to me, and thank you guys for watching.